Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 342. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on April 4th, 2026. Also, could someone let me out? I think I angered the merchants. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tylina says it's so satisfying when the pieces fall into place. It sure is. I'm going to hydrate here for a second, so I'm going to go ahead and mute, and maybe I'll remember to unmute afterwards. I'm back. I think you can hear me. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do the we'll do these arches as well. I think for some of these we have to add the block into the roof block here. Which makes things a little more complicated. Oops, oh, that was close. Let's see. So we have several that have to be added. We can add that via the pantograph. So we're really just going to be doing 2 blocks. I took a 2x2 block. So one here, one here, one here, one here. Because these are separate, I believe. Yes. I may as well. I'm going to snap that guy. And it's going to be this right here. Oh, I can't, this is going to be a lot of blocks, actually, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have, like, one that sticks out here, like this, and that. Each of these is a ton of blocks, oh my goodness. Who designed this thing? Oh, I did, right. Okay, I guess we're gonna see. Let's see if I can get this one done. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there and there, and then it's this guy here and there. Can I reach across? I cannot reach from here. Okay. Let's make more scaffolding. Go, my OSHA rebar dirt. Special order. And someday we'll figure out what to do with the underside of these arches. Someday. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to pop you there, and you there. So there's like a weird green glow that shows up when I place these like that. It's very weird. The weirdest. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're already done. So, in theory, oops. Oh, whatever. Right, I don't have a version that says there's all like already the correct orientation. So, let's go ahead. We're going to flip all of these, and we're going to flip the left ones. Flip the left shark. I'm also going to recopy these guys so I can get the correct design here. It's going to be here and here, and there. There. What I'm really excited to see is like when we can finally take down this scaffold, this dirt layer here, and see all the arches here, and the one we're going to put in here. That'll be really cool to see once that's done, and sort of get a feel for the work that we've done, like Like here, it's like you can see it for the most part, but it's sort of like, okay, there's stuff in the way, and the bottoms under here are still kind of thick with the ashlar. So yeah, it's a work in progress for sure, but one that I'll be excited to see the end result of. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just chisel all of these, because I have a feeling I'm gonna pop some of these off if I don't. And chasing limestone blocks around does not sound like my perfect evening. Okay, so there's that. Now we can hop up here. Let's grab this bottom guy. There we go. We'll grab the middleman. Is there a lighting glitch on one of the arches? Yeah, up here you mean? Yeah, I don't know what's causing it. It does it from both sides, and we've like all the blocks here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all chiseled blocks. So there's nothing weird going on here. It could be like whatever's above it is causing that. And maybe once we add the floor in the room above, that might help fix it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like this is still like, this is like outside under the floor there. So yeah, lighting glitch, and I don't think there's much we can do about it, sadly. Unless there's a, let me see. No. Maybe doing this. Maybe if we copy you to here. No, it just gives this block a lighting glitch. Wonderful. Love it. Does make me wonder, what is above here? So we are at... No. What is this doing here? Oh, this is... we're using this to actually chisel that in the first place. Okay, so we are here at 206:37:14. Okay. Let's figure out what's up here. 206:37:14. Is here. Okay, so I mean, we could just see what happens if we rotate those. You can see if that fixes it. If it does, it means we have to rotate like everything up there. Nope, did not fix it. Yeah, we could actually go one more. We could go to the ones directly above it and see if that fixes it too. And then I'll be starving. So let's see, so... Let's go see. Hey, Bubbly Boost. Za, it's time for Kurazar. A lot of H's. Yep, that did not fix that. That's so... Tyrone. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and we'll just copy all the rest of these, I guess, and make more lighting glitches. I'm starving. Rotate the entire temple. Yeah, that might solve it. Might solve it. We got this guy. Come on. We're just making it worse. Oops. No. Undo. Can I reach you from here? I can. It's just these. It stops here. It's just 1, It's like these 3 blocks right here just do not want to light up properly. Why is that? Could it have to do with any of like these blocks? No, maybe on the other side. Or like maybe these need to be chiseled too. I have no idea. Did I fix it? Nope. Just forever a weird thing. Okay, back to work. Alright, so then we have this guy. Go in here and here. I believe. That's a maybe. That's definitely a maybe. I think we need... No. I think we need to actually come in here and we need to snap this. And we're going to have more limestone to place. I think it's going to be this. Yeah, it's better. So then we can snap wherever this is here. We're going to go about there. To place limestone here and here. We're going to make sure that we pre-chisel them before we do anything crazy with them. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip these guys. Line them all up. Then we'll flip them the other way. I think we're good, guys. Okay, so get these guys, and you, and you. And you, and you. There we are. Over on this side. Okay. It's a good thing I picked a really easy build. Is this your longest save? Asks Tree4. No, actually. We're about 300 and, at this point, 315 hours into this one. And my longest so far was actually the first guide season, which came out over 500 hours. And that, and that. And we'll snap this 3, or maybe even before. I feel like this is like a little tip of a block that sticks out. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I think it does. There's one little tip that sticks out. Oh my goodness. Of course I would do that to myself. Yep. But it's gonna look cool. That's what matters, right, guys? It's all that counts. It's the coolness factor. Oops. I'm doing it wrong here. Oh. I did some of these on the one side and some on the other. There we go. These and spin them from there. Those I'll get from the hallway, or the walkway. And that, these can go right on in. Just, there we go. And there we are. That wasn't too bad. That went a lot faster than I thought it would, actually. That's not bad at all. Okay. Okay, so. Let's see. Oh boy, so what to do about this? I'm not gonna lie, this section is kind of intimidating. And I'm gonna set ourselves like a time limit here. If we end up spending more than like the rest of this stream and maybe half of the next one fiddling with getting this just to function and not look stupid, then I'm probably gonna end up ripping this out. And we will just, we'll either find some other way of doing stairs, or we'll just say, okay, yeah, we're going to have the regular stairs be, you come out here, you squeeze past this, and you go up these stairs. I don't like it. Actually, I really don't like it. But I kind of didn't leave much space for putting more stairs. And now I'm kicking myself over that. Can we go up here? Like, what are the other options here? I will admit, I also don't actually like this. Like, I like this. I like having sort of a straight, flat walkway here. I feel like this is kind of like, I don't know. I just don't like it as much as the original design. I don't think it's bad, per se. But I am kind of like, meh. Meh. 6 years is a long time, Tree 4. Yeah, so let's, it's a bit of an interruption to the mood up there. Exactly, low polycats. The only, like I said, the downside is I don't know where I would otherwise bring stairs up here. Here? Yeah, because this would then intersect with the Brethren's the dormitories there, so that wouldn't really work too well. What's down here? So here we're at 220, 219. That would be, let's see, 220, 219. So we could have something come up here, but again, if we have the stairs come up here, it's going to interrupt this vibe here, compass rose. So there's a chance we might have to just deal with the stairs being over here and being kind of dumb. Or, hear me out, or we figure out a way to maybe here? Let's see, what is here? Above here would be, see, there's the water. So there's going to be some gravel here and here and here and here. Could we technically, I'm gonna stand aside. No, we could not. We could not technically do that. Poop. Yeah, it's quite the conundrum. Quite the quandary we're in here. Get that back where it belongs. There we go. Smiley Builds votes to rip it out. If anyone can make it work, it's you, but I felt like it just won't work out. Are we really going to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time? No, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. But yeah, close enough, basically. Yep, I'll be going to 11:30 tonight. And then I'll probably go right to bed after that. And then tomorrow, we'll have time tomorrow morning. I'll probably start rendering the videos tomorrow morning. I gotta do like the intro and the outro. All that stuff. Yeah. So, let's see. Really complicated stairs that blend into the compass rose pattern. Yeah, that would be an interesting attempt. And that's what I was trying to do here, is I wanted this to be like, you know, well, it already follows the path. The path. Which, Paul Soros Jr. has been doing that. The path. So where else could we put some stairs up? Because, like I said, I don't want to have to run back here and come up here every time I want to go up the tower. That'd be just a pain. And it would be sort of poor design for the brethren, too. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So previously we had done an attempt with the Phil Boswell style stairs. As I recall, we couldn't just do a 45-degree diagonal stair down, because that resulted in us having our heads pop out in the water here. And so we ended up having to follow that curvature. Which, let's see, that would bring us down here. It would completely wreck this bridge, though. This bridge would not be here, period. Another option, which just not my favorite option, is we could figure out a way to sneak these stairs in straight up into the room above. I'm kind of thinking that might have to be the solution. I could just come up here, couldn't I? So we come over here. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Barf. Barfaroni. Hide them with some shrubs. A water elevator. But you are starting to see how I put the stairs there, though? Yeah, that's exactly, like, there just wasn't any other good place to do it. And this is like, even at the time I was like, this is not a great place, but it is a place to put the stairs. I just start with some shrubs. You know what we could do? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. All right. Ideas coming through. Please stand by for brain reactivation in 20 years. A decorative ladder made of stone. I don't want to do a ladder. I don't want to do a ladder, guys. It hurts my soul to do a ladder. It really does. All right, hear me out. Keep hearing. Keep waiting. I'll think of some words to say eventually. So I'm looking at this and going up the ladder backwards. I'm thinking, what if we somehow did a staircase that came up from the center here and just sort of came straight up to here? Or out that way. Going out this way would give us some more room. And we could do like a 2-block wide staircase with a railing that comes out here, but then still have walkway over here. That might be the option. That might be the solution here. Let's pick a direction. Actually, we'll work off of the same side we've been working on this whole time, which is this side. I'm going to move this guy over to here, though. And let's grab these blocks that have been here for eons. Absolute eons. Is this the southern end? No, we're on the north side. Really, really steep stairs. Yeah. Like these stairs here. These quote stairs. All right, let's give it a whirl. Let's see where this would end up. If I put stairs in like here, if I can get down here. Let's go grab some stair blocks and pretend like we're doing it. By pretend, I mean, hush. It would likely need to be a one-to-one staircase. Well, so, probably boost, this would be probably the same stairs in all 4 directions. Here we go, 50 of these. Plenty. Plenty for tinkering with. Nightbot is reminding me to remind you. If you haven't yet, if you could take a second to go and click that like button, I would very much appreciate it. It does help get the stream noticed by the algorithm, the almighty algorithm. Whoop! And you know what? Breaking my ankles gets me noticed too. People get unduly excited whenever I break my ankles. Get out of there. Right, you come with me. We're gonna put you here for now. Should be centered here. So if I do a bit of this, what kind of shenanigans do we have to deal with? It's gonna look like a train station staircase. Like, how compact can we make this thing? No, I do not care about those blocks at all. So it comes out one short, lines up with this. Okay. All right. We would need to replace like these guys with something to lower the head bonking. Not like that, maybe. There we go. And then let's go get some more of the, or I guess make more polished limestone. And let's just slap some floor in here. Let's just pretend like we're gonna do it. And see where it goes from there. I heard they arrested the devil. Got him on possession. I like that one a lot, actually. That's pretty good. Limestone rock slab. Parentheses polished. Okay. Hey there, Dude29. Welcome, first of all. You're asking, how do you do the upside down stairs? If you just aim at the top edge of a block, so, like this is the bottom edge here, you get the regular stairs. Aim at the top, you get the upside down stairs. Slabs are a little bit different because, unlike in the other block game, slabs can go vertical. So there's like a, if you imagine a little bezel or like a square cut gem here. There's a trapezoid here, a trapezoid here, trapezoid here, and one here, and then a square in the middle. If you place your slab on the square, it'll place flat. If you place it on any of these trapezoidal edges, it will be placed vertically on those edges. Or vice versa, if you're working with a block face here on the side, then placing your slab here will make it flat, flush with the block, and placing on any of these edges will make it a horizontal slab for the top two, or a vertical slab on these two edges. Hey, you're welcome. You love my vids, and thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be able to answer that for you. So, are these all slabs, or are these all full? These are okay. I think the reason these are I think the reason that these are not slabs is that I forgot. I forgot to slabify them. That's probably why they're like that. But we would need some of these full-size guys to go in here anyway, because their sides would be visible. Any ideas on when Guide Season 3 will come out? It will come out after this season is done. After we are completely done with Desert Life. As to when that will happen, harder to say. My goal is that it'll be done sometime before Halloween. We'll see how that goes. Let's start with that. We're going to take a whole bunch of these guys, slap these in. Apparently I just happen to have, you know, as one does. I always carry limestone slabs in my back pocket. Yes, I'm happy to see you. Let's make a bunch of these into slabs. I guess I've got some spare regular blocks. So I can make more to line these up as I need. Also just... And then... Oh, hammer offhand, right, hammer. Hey there, Sanmaska, welcome. Smile, I've heard this one before. Am I the only one who realizes that blackboards are truly remarkable? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop these guys down and put them down wherever they would be visible, primarily. So we're going to start with actually this. Get rid of you. Here we are. And we'll go ahead and put some of these guys down too. Maybe I'll just make these horizontal. Yeah, by the way, Dude 29, you can also put them in your crafting grid to force them horizontal or vertical. And it'll cycle between horizontal, vertical, and auto mode. They do behave a little bit differently in horizontal and vertical mode. Like when you're in vertical mode, you can only place them against a certain side of the block that you're facing. So it can be a little finicky sometimes still. Hey there, Alexander Dooley. Welcome. I struggle to stick to this game. I try to do a build and I just can't make it look right and I just delete the world. Then spend 5 hours backpacking and looking for a new build spot and repeat. Yeah, decision paralysis is a thing. Design paralysis. I think the best thing I can suggest if you are looking for any unsolicited advice is, especially if you're like building something and then comparing it to other people's work, try not to. It's going to take you some time to get used to the game's design language and the materials available to you. And if you're at all like me, you'll probably forget that a lot of materials even exist. I've had that problem myself. You know, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I really wish that this had some kind of more elegant answer. And I realized that I've already lied about about feeling this design out for a couple hours and then, you know, deciding from there. But you guys pushed me, and I think I like this better already. We can still have blue stairs if we want. We won't have this silly nonsense going on here, whatever this is supposed to be. Actually, we might still have it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like we need to have the slope there, honestly. Why do I have that anyway? Uh-oh, Dad joked. A man is washing the car with his son, and the son asks, Dad, can't you just use a sponge? Very nice. Got a bit of a bite to eat there. Prepped for when I start making funky noises. You know what? Yeah, let's just, can I, like, snap one of these? There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to snap you, and we're going to pop these in here like this. Chalkboard sounds. Son Mazka asking, can someone catch me up on why I was going with the stairs? Sort of had a realization that the stairs we have going on over here they're big and clunky, and they're going to stick down into our temple design here a lot. And it thinks we're in a cave now. And so it's going to really obscure the view, and we still have to like smooth it over. And then once we get that done, how are we going to make it look like it's not just stone magically hanging from the ceiling? So I think that would look kind of silly, honestly. And so one idea was like we could connect it to this pillar here with some kind of like support thing, but that would then sort of cut into the pillars design. And a couple of the folks here pushed me into just trying out different stair. So we are, at this point, we are just still trying this staircase out. But, I mean, look how much less bulky it is. Like, look at this, I can't even see anything. Like, this is all we need here. I mean, we'd have, like, a railing and maybe some more, like a slightly more curved arch under the stairs. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. We can put a railing up right around here. So that way you can come up the stairs and turn right around and do whatever you're doing in here. Which isn't a whole lot because there's nowhere to go. We can come out of the stairs, turn, and go up more stairs. As one does. Weed Parker said, suggesting you need to develop your own style, language, and build vocabulary. Be advised by others' works, but not driven by them. I agree. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. So anyway, let's get back to what we're doing here. So, boop. Too much streamlined design. I agree. Now, that being said, actually, now that I say that. Ooh. That being said, it's going to cut into this archway. It's going to go over here. So I guess the question there is, how do we work with that? You can't stop staring at them. You're so funny. Get a bite to eat before I start making noises. So yeah, it's gonna come right out into here. Not terribly far, but far enough. It's gonna come out, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's gonna come out to here. I kind of vote that we just sort of let's do it, and then we'll copy this arch over to here as completely as we can, and then we'll just sort of modify it to fit the stairs. That might be the way to go here. Why not stairs done only on east, west, not north, south? Because all of these directions are going to get these arches anyway. So no matter what, we have to solve that problem. There'll be an arch here, there'll be an arch here, there'll be an arch here, and one over here. It's 2 McDonald's. So it doesn't matter where the stairs go, we got to solve the problem. So my hardest problem, I think, is I'm trying to you almost made me say that word. You're trying to other block game building, and with chiseling, you can just throw out so much of that style, then add in color palettes, building style, scale, layouts. Yep, you sure can. My advice is to start with that other block game style build. Start out blocky, and then in your next build, maybe realize, hey, I could fit some stairs here with a railing rather than stairs and a whole block for a railing, and try that next time. I wouldn't throw out your builds. In fact, if you have watched the first guide season, one of the big things I did was we started with a house in like episode 8 or 9 or so that was made of like mud brick and was just blocky because we didn't have the chisel back then. And then much later in the series, I went back and I jazzed up the house. I swapped out some of the different materials, and I started putting some chiseling into it. So you don't have to think chisel first. You can think block and access first, and then come in and chisel details later. So let's just play it by ear method. Absolutely, especially when you're just learning the game and the design language. Yeah, I wouldn't try to get too technical with it too quickly. It's you're bound for heartbreak that way. I think what else we could do here. You know, another option. So this ain't bad. This ain't bad. Another option, which I don't like as much as I'm thinking, we could maybe do like, I can grab my stair blocks. I have plenty still. Okay. I'm thinking like we could do something like where I do this and we come up a block here first, and then we turn and then come up here. That would bring the stairs back a little, so a little bit less obvious here. It would still eat. It would sort of pull this back though, but we could go back by a block, even 2 blocks technically, without too much trouble. The question then is like, how high can we go here without like looking stupid? That could at least give us some more leeway to deal with this situation here. I lost 25% of my roof last night. Oof. But All right, I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. You come with me. You can just go there. That's probably fine. Yeah, you know, let's try that idea over here and see if we like it or hate it. I'm gonna do it like this. It's sort of the inverse of what we're doing over there, where you're going down then back up. This time we're going up and then back down. but really, like, if you're coming here anyway, you're most likely just going up. You're not coming here to cross the temple. You could do that down the floor. So this might be worth pursuing. Let's grab something like that. We could even, let's see. Okay, we're getting dangerous. Danger is my middle name. I really love the word plethora. It means a lot to me. Y'all too funny. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oak Tree, Service, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Korazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.